there are a lot of questions about Canelo Crawford. I'm hoping, well, I say I'm hoping, no, I am hoping. I'm hoping there's no issue with the fight. Although I truly believe it will probably be a Canelo win, just based on the fact that, in my mind, that weight difference is just too big a jump. It's just too big a jump for Terence Crawford. I still want to see the fight because I think it's a super fight. We were hearing it was going to be on September the 12th. It was going to be in Las Vegas, Nevada, in the, I can't remember the name of the stadium, but WrestleMania this year was there. Forgive me, I forget the name of the stadium, the Arling Stadium or something like that, or is that in Texas? Either way, right? It was going to be in a stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. It was going to be on Netflix, and it was going to be just a bonanza. It was going to be TKO with Turki ALALSHIKH, their first this is going to be their first, big show. This is going to be them doing it, them spearheading it. And this all came off the back of a real it was crazy, really. I think it was the start or the middle of February, maybe start of March. It was in around that time when it just out of nowhere was announced that Dana White, TKO, who obviously they are in partners with the UFC and the WWE as well. I think the guy's name is Nick Khan, who's the spearhead of the WWE. So it was announced that they were all going to be merging together. We were going to see this boxing league. We talked about the purses, we talked about everything. And it seemed like this was, all good to go. Well, Sports Illustrated are saying that Dana White snubbed as Turki ALALSHIKH announces Canelo versus Crawford promoter. It says Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford is now set to take place on September the 13th with the undisputed super middleweight world title on the line. It's a blockbuster showdown between two top boxers. Riyadh Seasons Turki ALALSHIKH made the fight official after Canelo's unanimous decision over William Skull. That was a insomniac's dream, that fight right there. In fact, they have uploaded the full card to I shouldn't laugh, but they have uploaded the full card, including Canelo versus Skull, for your viewing. Don't knock it. I mean, listen, some nights you struggle to sleep, you put that on. Thank you, G-Man. I slept like a baby. You're welcome. Should really be thanking William Skull and Canelo, but alright, and whoever decided to upload that in their infinite wisdom. But yes, that is uploaded to YouTube. As well as that, by the way, look there on screen. People, 24k subs hit that flipping subscribe button. It literally takes 2 seconds. You'll never miss a video. You can like the video, you can see the channel grow. We want to get to 30k by the end of the year. So please, if you could. I'll carry on reading. And it was initially announced that Dana White, as part of the TKO group, will promote the event. It now seems no longer the case. TKO recently signed a partnership deal with Turki ALALSHIKH's Riyadh season and looks set for their first event, looks set to be Canelo versus Crawford, which could be one of the biggest fights in boxing history. ALALSHIKH has seemingly changed his mind and now announced that SELA will be the promoter for Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford. While not often stated, SELA is also a partnership along with TKO Group and Turki ALALSHIKH in the new boxing promotion. Excuse me. In a recent social media post, ALALSHIKH wrote, we have confirmed the promotion of Canelo versus Crawford will be SELA for Riyadh season. The broadcaster will yet to be decided, but the date will be Saturday, the 13th of September. This isn't the first change ALALSHIKH has made to the fight. It was initially scheduled to be at the Allegiant Stadium, is that how you say it? Allegiant Stadium, or however you say it, in Las Vegas, Nevada, on September 12th. However, ALALSHIKH later postponed it a day and changed the venue, which is still yet to be announced. That's pretty much the quote in of itself. And Sports Illustrated, of all people, and they are the heavy hitters of sport. Right. Well, I don't really know what to say on that one, to be honest with you. So it's not going to be Netflix. I mean, it might be, but unlikely, especially if we're hearing talk it's going to be pay-per-view. It definitely won't be them then. WWE do Netflix, and their shows aren't pay-per-view. You have the Netflix subscription, and that's how it is. You would imagine it would be on DAZN worldwide. Would be the broadcaster. You would imagine anyway, because God only knows. But it is a strange turn of events, and it did have me kind of wondering. It's like, okay, is there a problem with the site? Are they free and then not free? Well, what? There's a lot of things that are going on that, quite frankly, we don't know. But it is really strange that you're talking only, what, 2 months, roughly? There about 2 months ago, that we were seeing Dana White, Turki ALALSHIKH, Nick Khan, like this big announcement that this boxing league is going to be taking place that we all kind of knew, because Canelo Alvarez was talking about fighting Jake Paul on Netflix, and then like literally over the course of the night that was to Terence Crawford. We're hearing about all this, the TKO deal and stuff like this. So for me, it is a bit of a head scratcher as to what exactly is going on. I would imagine there is an awful lot of stuff behind the scenes going on that we're not privy to. So there really is no point speculating. My initial thought when I seen that was maybe there is an issue with the fight, but the way Turki ALALSHIKH is talking and the way the Sports Illustrated article are also talking, certainly in the article, no, there is no issue. Well, on the surface, that's what it seems. Because sometimes when you hear, a fight's getting moved, it's being this, it's being this, it's being this, that, and the third. That's kind of when you inevitably you hear of a pullout by one of the fighters. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. More often than not, it happens. But with the way they're wording all that and the terminology they're using, that doesn't sound like it's the case. So again, what is the deal? Like, I really got to ask that question. Going on with the promotion of this fight. So it's gone from being and it would have been, obviously, Canelo Crawford, you don't need me to tell you, it's a massive fight, it's a blockbuster fight, it's an incredible fight. It's gone from being a TKO event, apparently, to being a Riyadh season event, which is, it's not a downgrade by no stretch of the imagination, because we don't know what TKO are going to be like, but it is strange, and I think there are people out there asking questions, and I think they're very much right to, because again, it's all seemingly out of left field, very strange, very, very strange. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. I found the article an interesting read. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, people, if you could, I would appreciate it if you'd smash the like button, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. Until next time, people, I will leave it there.